Hey everyone, I'm Zukastu and welcome back to Colony Survival. It's been a while since I played this again. Like a long while. And it's because I've been kind of putting it off. I myself personally am getting a little tired of Colony Survival. Just a little bit. As to a point of where I'm not really wanting to play it as much because I'm not thinking that there's, very much progress being made right now, and it just doesn't seem like something that'd be very interesting to watch. Even though it's just not supposed to be, it's just supposed to be background noise or just a relaxing video for you to, watch me play, I guess. But yeah, here I am again playing Colony Survival. How's everybody's day going? I hope it's going good. Actually, mine was going great yesterday. I got, I went and bought berry bushes. I've got 2 blueberries, 2 raspberries, 2 blackberries, 2 Cinderella berries, which are kind of like a blueberry, I think. But they're more elongated and more of a lighter blue type color. I'm not really sure what they are. They're a honeyberry, though, I know that. They look good. I can't wait for them to grow. But I also got 2 goji berries, which I didn't realize at the time were actually trees that you grow. But yeah, apparently they're trees, and they grow to be about 7 foot tall, and they grow a little bit, I have to guess, to be sort of like a willow tree. They have drooping branches instead of, sort of more like a regular oak or apple or pear tree, those types of regular, well, oak is not a fruit tree, but you get my meaning. A regular tree where they've got more stiff, thick branches that go up into the sky. These sort of cascade down, is what I saw from the pictures. So I'm really hoping that I can get at least a little bit of goji. No employed colonists left. All right, cool. A little bit of some goji berries, this year from them. I actually think I might, because one of the saplings I got with it, I mean, it's only like a little year-old sapling, but it actually had, like, even though it was like a little shriveled piece, it actually had a little goji berry on it, which is really cool. I'm excited to see if I get some this year, because they grow while it's a fruit tree, they actually kind of grow, kind of like how grapes grow in clusters. They can actually grow just like grapes in big old clusters on the branches, which is really interesting to me that they do that. Oh, oof, oh boy, just ate breakfast. Still a little burpy, I guess would be the word for it. But yeah, super interested to see how they grow. I've got them lined up in my backyard in sort of like a square formation along a fence line, so it'll be the Cinderella berries and the blueberries in the back of it, and it's like 3 sides of a square, and then on the left hand side there will be the raspberries, and on the right hand side will be the blackberries. It's gonna be really nice. The goji berry trees are actually going to be planted in the front yard too. So there'll be goji berries in the front yard. We actually got kiwis also, but we're kind of thinking of taking those back, because apparently they grow on vines, is what my mom told me. I'm not exactly sure if they do or not, because I honestly thought kiwis grew on either real short trees, or kind of like the goji berries, for reference, or like on a bush. But yeah, no, she said that she looked it up, and well, yeah, apparently they're a vine, which I could see it from one of the saplings. It kind of looked vine-ish, kind of like a grapevine. It looked vine-ish. Ugh. What a word that is, vine-ish. Good job, Zach. And I also know, wow, my mom told me. Oh, geez, it's like the Game Grumps version of, oh, my dad told me. I feel like an ass having to say it, but hey, it's the truth. And not that I don't believe her, I just don't know if it's actually you know, exactly that, because she has a tendency to associate things with other things that she's familiar with, which, you know, a lot of people do. But I like more the specifics of things, knowing exactly what they are and what they relate to. So, while I'd rather give you a more detailed version of what Kiwis are actually like, you know, what they look like when they get bigger and all that, that's what I'm going off of right now, because I kind of forgot about it and didn't look into it myself. And oh yeah, that was the reason. The main reason why we're taking those back is because for Kiwis to actually grow, you need a female and a male plant. And you can't tell if one's a male or a female until they bloom. Which kind of sucks. Because we bought 2 of them, but we don't know if they're male or female type plant. So we're kind of just thinking taking it back rather than watching it grow and finding out, oh, they're both male or they're both female Kiwis, and, you know, just not being able to get any Kiwis out of it. Because, you know, being in Iowa, I don't think we're gonna really have very many kiwi vines around this area, even though they're a hardy kiwi. Because I just don't think they'd be very popular. There wouldn't be anything within radius of ours to germinate with, you know, pollinate, whatever word you want to use, so that they can actually grow the fruit. It just kind of sucks. Just kind of sucks a little bit. But yeah, that's kind of my rant on the berries. What else was there? Oof. Oh yeah, well, maybe. Oh, has anybody played World War Z yet? The new zombie game. I played it, and I gotta say, it's super fun. Like, I get a lot of Left 4 Dead vibes from it. Like, it's exactly like Left 4 Dead. I'm really... I wouldn't be surprised if the developers of that game were the ones who made Left 4 Dead. Because it is almost exactly like Left 4 Dead, only a 2019 version of it. It's got all the same mechanics and similar outlines for characters when you can't see them. When people go down and die, they have a respawn time. It's just great. It's super fun to play, and especially what I love is the size of the hordes in that game. The first time I saw it, I was like, holy shit, because I was playing it with Casey, and he had already gotten to that part of the mission before he left it to let me join him. Did they not do that fully, or did I screw that one up? I think I screwed that one up. Okay, I'll just have to dig it out one more. Yeah, no, I was playing with Casey, and I had no idea that would happen. And if you haven't seen it and want to experience it yourself, just ignore me in this part. Go forward a little bit ahead to where I'm not talking about it. But my god, the swarms of zombies. Like in Dead Space 1 and 2, they had those parts at like the ends of the chapters where you had to defend against swarms of zombies and all that. But that's nothing compared to this game. Wait, what? What? Wait, what? Okay. Well, that's strange. Wait, is this just the perspective of this that's getting me right now? What is this? It's looking like the perspective is off. No, it's definitely off. What the hell? What the hell? Alright, I need to check something here then. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this one is 5. It's 1 too long. Oopsies. That's not what I wanted then. Dang it. Alright, well, I gotta make this one shorter then. I gotta make them both shorter now because I just spent time digging that one out. But yeah, the swarms in them. There's quite literally hundreds upon hundreds possibly even thousands of zombies in that game per level. You know? It's just incredible that they were able to put that much in. And I would love to play the campaign of that for the channel. If anybody would be interested in, I'd have to buy it for Steam though, to actually play it on here because I've got it on my Xbox and that's what I played it with Casey with. But oh my god, it was amazing, especially the Jerusalem one. Like you go from, so you can pick between 4 different characters per city or country, I guess. Yeah, per country, and each one is. Dang it! There we go. Each one you go from New York to Moscow to Tokyo and to Jerusalem. Those are the 4 places you can choose to have the missions, and you get different characters and all that. But where was I going with this? Was it just talking about the characters? But yeah, no. Wait, but each has different missions, and I don't know if they scale up the difficulty for each new place. I would assume they would, but I'm not entirely sure. Where's my things? There they are. Boop boop. Boop boop. There we go. Things starting to look nice now. Maybe if yes. So around these guys will be extra light, just to brighten the room up a little bit. Yeah, that'll look good. Right here will be just opened up because of the lights. Alright, this is looking nice. Liking this. I'm liking it so far. Wait. 1, 2, boop? Yeah. So 1, 2, boop. Oh, I ran out. Give me some more. But yeah, game is super fun. I love playing it. It's super entertaining, especially when Robert came into the mix playing it with us. Because he was originally the one who told Casey, and I was in the group chat, you know, the party too, so I heard about it. So he pretty much the one who told us about it. I had no idea this game was coming out, and I had no idea that they were making a game that came from the movie, which is really cool. Maybe if I make these do like this. Yeah, that'll work. There we go, nice and bright and functional. Alright, now I need to get all of my guys. I'm starting to move all my production down there too. So oh yeah, this is what I was doing. So I'll move my iron forge. No, those are my brass, copper. What are these again? I don't remember the names. Bronze anvils. That's what they were. So how many bronze anvils do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bronze anvils. As far as I can see. Oh, yeah, here's some more. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 bronze anvils I gotta put in here. So now I've got to decide, oh boy, on what, you know, is gonna go where. So if I were to lay this out, give me bronze anvils. I need 16. I'll have just enough for that. So boop 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 boop. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That should be even. Oh wait, no, this is odd numbered. Right, that's why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So that'll be fine. So that's all of those guys. Good job. Now I can take the bronze anvils out from up here. So goodbye, bronze anvils. I shall miss you most. You're like Scarecrow to me. I'll miss you most of all up here. So that'll take away a big driving part of my workforce until they can get down there. And I'm hoping that won't interrupt production too much, especially on my ammunition, but I don't think it will. That's good. Got a lot of sling bullets. And the monsters are still coming. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to talk about. Developers for Colony Survival. They are actually they're still working on all the things. The update, the new update, 0.7 update, I believe is coming out in June or July, or was it May? I don't remember. It was one of those three, and it's adding all the new different sections of the world map. All new different sections. Everything's gonna be more. It's gonna be less like this, you know, bunch of flat terrain with only a little bit of hills. It's gonna be more, you know, like actual terrain, hills and plains and all that kind of thing. And different biomes, different resources, all these awesome things. And they actually addressed, I guess, so I wasn't the only one asking about this, monsters being able to break walls and everything. They were talking about it, and they're talking about walls and putting up gates and everything. And they said that even though they'd want to, it would be much harder to do than it would be, you know, to figure out an AI for that than it would be to keep things as they are now, especially because players don't always build their base above ground. As you saw in like the beginning episodes, I built mine into the side of a mountain, and I'm building one in the middle of you know, sea base right now, underground as well. And they really don't want to have to figure out how to make an AI that can distinguish between, you know, what to attack and what not to. I mean, they could have done that with just attacking gates, which would be pretty cool, but then they would have to reconfigure the entire AI as to where they don't just run through each other, and they want to make it look cool and be functional at the same time, which I can really admire with the development team here. I can really appreciate that. But all they'd have to do, and I know all they'd have to do is making it sound simple when it's extremely not simple. I really could care less about how it looked right now. All I'd really want would be to be able to have a gate, and this could just be for now, but monsters attack gates. They'll attack gates, and the weakest, you know, they'll have a bit of a smarter pathfinding AI. But they'll rush the gate and break it down to get into the colony rather than just attack the walls. Leave the walls for later, but make it so that they can attack gates and stuff. That'd be so cool. Then they were wondering, if I could speak. When I get excited, I get a little fidgety on my words. Oh, what was it? They were trying to figure out, well, if they put gates in, they could just make an entire maze of gates, and people could just put that up, and monsters wouldn't be able to get through. Well, you could put a limit on them. Put a limit on the amount of gates that people are allowed to have, and, you know, it would be pretty good. It wouldn't really be a problem, I don't think. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of those boys anymore. Nope, so 12. Where are they? Where are you? Workbenches, there we go. 12 workbenches. Take you out, put you down here. Where'd they go? Oh, they're there. Aha! Thank you. And put these guys right... Oop, nope, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, put them right there. How many did I need? 14? I completely forgot the number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll put 14 down. 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that'll be 14 of them. God, I'm trying to fit these all in such tiny spaces. I really should have made these bigger. I mean, I can, but that'd be so much more of a hassle. I'm liking this. I'm really liking this. This is a fun episode for me to do, especially because of the things that I was talking about. It's always fun when you have things that you find interesting to talk about, you know, to be in the video. That's what I always like. And because of that, I'm going to be leaving this video off here. So if you liked what you saw, you know, maybe hit that subscribe button, notification bell so you can see when I post. And don't forget to leave a like and comment too about what games I can play in the future, as well as what I can do to improve the games I'm already playing. Because I really appreciate it. It really helps immensely with what I still have to figure out for recording and editing purposes to make my videos better in general for you to watch and experience. And I know I didn't really cover as much as I wanted to on the Colonist Survival update thing right now, but I'll do that in the next video. I'll cover more on it. I'll probably have a web page open up, you know, detailing all the stuff on that, so I can just run it through with all of you. Or you can go to like their website and take a look at the patch notes yourself, or not patch notes, development notes, and see if you agree or disagree with, you know, what they're doing. But until the next video, goodbye everyone.